And welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. Here we are in the Eagle, the first dungeon in the game. And once you head inside, you'll find two doors on your left and right. It doesn't matter which order you take them on in, but they both contain keys, and we took on those keys to collect the first key, and then you just want to go ahead and head to the opposite door. Now, something worth noting, that on the door in front of you, the one that needs a key, right in the beginning of the dungeon, you can easily head out of the dungeon, head straight back in, and it will be already unlocked. But, you know, since I'm let's playing it, I'm not going to be doing any random glitches or, you know, bugs in the game. I'm not really going to be doing any of those. But, yeah, so we took on those Stalfos when Stalfos was holding a key, so we didn't have to take on all of them, but I did anyways. And here, they're not really mandatory to take out, but, you know, whatever, it's always worth it because you might get something special. And, yeah, so here you're going to find more Stalfos. I have a feeling that one of them do give you a key, so I guess it's going to be worth taking out. And, oh look, a fairy, actually really helpful. Now we're full on life, and we got the key, there we go. So, from here you want to head over to the right direction, and 1 second. Alright, so I'm back, sorry I had to cut for a second, but no worries, just, you know, a simple 1 second delay, or I don't even know. But yeah, so here we are in, the room that we took to the right, and we got the compass. There's some keys, so let's go ahead and take them out. You know, they could give us some goodies. You know, always take on the baddies in the room if you can, because they drop goodies, right? So that's what you need. We don't need recovery hearts, but we can always use some rupees. So anyways, here are some more keys. They basically lock you in. You have to take them all out, but you can easily avoid them and continue through the dungeon. I like to take on most of the enemies. Basically, I'm going to be taking out all the enemies in any dungeon, because it's always good. And you're actually going to find some of them do help you out a lot. So anyways, here's a new enemy. They're called the Gel. They're really slow, and yeah, you tend to get hit by them because you don't really anticipate where they're going to head to. But luckily, since we have the blue ring, we were saved. We didn't lose a piece of heart yet. It was kind of invincible. But anyways, Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. I have no idea what that means, and never did, and I don't know what this secret help is, but I'm just gonna ignore it. So anyways, here's some more gels. You'll find the dungeon map. We did collect the compass earlier, and basically there's always a dungeon map and a compass in every single dungeon, and they help you find goodies and tell you where everything is. And as you can see, the map for the dungeon is shaped like an eagle. Anyways, kill these Stalfos and, you know, take your key. Basically, you're gonna find all the dungeons in the game like shaped of something. It's you know, they try to be creative. Anyways, here are new enemies as well. They're called Goria, and they shoot boomerangs. They're like some kind of rat foe, you know, dressed and up for stealth action. But yeah, they throw boomerangs. They're like the hardest enemies in the dungeon. You can easily avoid their hits. And here are some blade traps. You don't want to get hit, because yeah, they're blade traps. They're gonna try to attack you. So anyways, let them charge at you, and while they're recharging back to their, you know, normal state where they have to be, you can easily walk by and things. So anyways, here's some more keys, and this is more of a not in your way type of thing. Like, you can actually easily avoid this, which you don't. We get the bow. There still is another main item in this temple or dungeon or level, not sure. They call it level if you look on the top of the screen. But anyways, yeah, Trials trying to avoid these blade traps. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. So this dungeon's basically almost done. They have all the dungeons in the game really short, being for, you know, the first Zelda game. But there is some puzzle to it. I mean, it's not all just easy. But yeah, anyways, we want to go ahead and head in here, and we're gonna find some more of these Goria enemies. Just go ahead and take them down. Now that we have our fully charged beam, we can actually avoid their attacks a lot easier. They're going to throw boomerangs, but easy to avoid. And let's pick up that rupee. And here we are in like the final room of the dungeon. You're going to find wall masters. Now, we did pick up a boomerang right now for killing those Gorias, but I just ran straight into it, so you couldn't necessarily see the animation. So yeah, just keep that in mind that now we have a boomerang. Anyways, try to avoid the wall masters, because if they do grab you, they'll throw you to the beginning of the dungeon. And here we are, everybody, too. Yes, the boss of the dungeon. It's really easy, especially if you're fully charged. This dinosaur-like creature, you can easily shoot beams at it and take it out with ease because it's not hard at all. And there we go. We have the heart container. But yeah, that was Aquamentus, the boss that we just took on. He was quite easy. And here is, everybody, the first piece of Triforce. Let's go ahead and pick it up. We're going to have to locate the rest of the dungeons in Hyrule to find them. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.